Suprabhatam friends, welcome to my channel Plants and Me. This is Dr. Sri Devi from Mangaluru, Karnataka, India. I'll first put little water in this pot because the potting mix is completely dry, and this is the plant I'm going to repot today. Now we'll talk about the story behind this plant. We had taken our pet cat to the vet. It had some health problem. While we were returning, I saw long strands hanging from a large banyan tree. At first I thought they are the prop roots of the banyan tree. But when I went near the plant or that tree, I saw that these hanging structure, they had small leaves on it. I just pulled one branch. It cut very easily. Then I pulled another branch. So there were around 2 to 3 large branches. I cut them into 1 foot long pieces and I put them in these pots. And later on I came to know that it is called it is called as the curtain vine, because when this plant is in full growth, all the branches will be hanging. You have to allow the branches to hang either from the terrace or these branches hang from the branches of a big tree. They actually look like curtain. That is why it is called as curtain vine or curtain creeper. It belongs to the sunflower family and the botanical name is Tarlmounia elliptica. So I have put water in this. Let me see if it is wet and if I am able to remove this. The roots have come out of the drainage holes. Oh, the pot is broken also. These plants are the ones which grow at a terrific speed. They grow very well and they grow very fast. So let me see if I can remove this. I could remove the plant. I would be repotting this plant in a 14-inch plastic pot. I am opening the drainage holes. I opened only 3 drainage holes. That will be enough for the drainage. Now in this I am going to put the garden soil, that is the one which I brought from the nursery. This garden soil is very good. It has got lots of sand in it. I am not going to do any changes in this soil. So this is the pot and I am going to put garden mix in this pot. This pot is completely gone because of the root bound curtain vine. This is about 1/3 of the pot. Above this, I'll be adding vermicompost. One pot and 2 pots. That's it. I will now add little more potting mix. I'm giving this a good mix. What I will do is I'll take that bag and pour it in this. This is 2/3 full. I am keeping this in the center. This is perfect. I'll fill the remaining pot with the potting mix. It's a big pot, so it requires quite a bit of potting mix. This is done. I'll water it later. We will talk about the sunlight requirement for the plant. It is a full sun plant. It can grow in partial shade also. That means it can grow in a place where it gets sunlight part of the day. It can get morning sunlight, it can get evening sunlight also, but in the wild it grows in full sun. For that sake, I have to keep it in a spot where it gets full sun, that is about minimum 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. I'll be keeping it on my terrace and then allowing the vines or the creeper to slide down the terrace. That is about the sunlight requirement. Water, it does not require much water, doesn't need to be watered. In fact, I watered it today, but before that it was watered I think around 1 week back. That's it. It requires very less water. If you water it too much, it will get root mealies, it will also get root rot. The roots will rot due to excess water. That is why it should not be watered too much. Once in 3 to 4 days is more than enough. It's actually not a succulent, but it does not require much water. Nutrition. It is a non-fussy type of plant. Doesn't require any nutrition. I added vermicompost because I repotted it, but otherwise it is very much fine without any food. Whatever is there in the potting mix, that itself is enough for it to grow. So that is about the nutrition. Actually, it is a flowering plant, but most of the times this is grown for its vines which hang down, and it's a prolific grower. So because of that it is grown, for its vines only it is grown. The plant belongs to sunflower family, and the flowers are similar to sunflower, but they are very tiny and they are about creamish in color. Because it is grown for its foliage, for its vines, I have not added anything else. Once in a while we can give it cow dung manure or vermicompost once in a while if we feel like, but otherwise there is no need of feeding this plant. It grows on its own. So that was Tarlmounia elliptica, or the curtain vine. Thanks for joining. Take care. Bye.